Hey, what's up GTA fans? Welcome back to the channel. Official GTA 6 gameplay footage from Netflix and Rockstar is just about to drop. But before that footage goes live, we got some seriously important confirmations that lay out the core design philosophy of the game. Between Rockstar's own statements, Netflix's official confirmations, and an extensive feature published today, we got our first real look at what GTA 6 actually is under the hood. The biggest confirmation is that the presentation is going to be entirely gameplay focused. We kind of assumed that given how much weight Rockstar has put behind this marketing push. But now it's locked in, captured directly on PlayStation 5. On top of that, Rockstar also addressed the leaks directly and made their position clear. They said the game is quote-unquote nearly there, and they're sticking with the November 19th release date. Some people online were already saying it's getting delayed again, and honestly the wording of the statement did make my heart skip a beat for a second. But no, it's coming out November 19th. Full stop. What actually matters here isn't the marketing ramping up, it's that these details answer some of the biggest questions we've had about GTA 6's direction. Leaks had already hinted at some of this, but now we have it straight from Rockstar and Netflix. And it's clear Rockstar is building GTA 6 around a much more grounded, immersive, and reactive world than GTA 5 ever was. Think about the jump from GTA 5 to Red Dead Redemption 2. The real leap wasn't visual fidelity, it was how the world treated the player. GTA 5 was incredible, but it was pure arcade power fantasy. You could sprint through Los Santos, pull heavy weapons out of nowhere, run over traffic, feel basically untouchable until the sirens turned on. The world itself was mostly static and didn't really respond to what you did. Today's confirmations make it clear GTA 6 is taking that Red Dead 2 style physical weight and reactivity and dropping it straight into modern Vice City. You can't just walk around like a god anymore. Rockstar confirmed your actions, your gear, and your physical state will directly shape how people around you react. Carry a rifle openly down the street and people won't just ignore you until you pull the trigger. The environment responds and everything has real consequences. NPCs will notice you, change their behavior, cross the street, or call the cops before a shootout even starts, which forces you to actually think about how you're moving through public spaces and how you're carrying yourself. On top of that, physical maintenance and character simulation are fully baked into everyday gameplay. Your character's appearance changes based on how you live in the world. Overeat or undereat and you'll gain or lose weight. Working out is in the game and visibly builds muscle. We don't know yet if that translates into gameplay perks like better fighting or faster climbing, but it'll be interesting to find out. Staying up too long or running from the cops for extended periods will show on your face and general appearance too. None of this is an isolated gimmick pulled from Red Dead. These are full physical simulation systems built to make the world feel genuinely alive. So whatever decision you make, the world registers it and reacts realistically. For a reactive world like this to work, the population has to feel completely believable. And Rockstar shared some real detail on their investment here. They've got a dedicated team out in LA, focused purely on pedestrian design, using brand new tech built specifically to scale up NPC variety and behavior. In most open-world games, you see the same NPC repeated over and over. Same outfit, same body type, same path. Rockstar confirmed today that won't be the case in GTA 6. They've built systems for massive variation in body shapes, clothing, dynamic tattoos, distinct movement styles, even cosmetic details like visible plastic surgery, which fits perfectly with the satirical GTA vibe. And this isn't just cosmetic filler, it changes how crowds function systemically. A crowd in downtown Vice City will have completely different social dynamics and panic thresholds than a group of locals out in a swamp town. A fight breaks out outside a club, and bystanders might pull out phones, cheer, run, or step in, all based on individual profiles instead of one universal panic trigger. That depth comes from serious research. Teams spent years doing boots-on-the-ground work across Florida and Miami, talking to cops, former criminals, local gun dealers, and nightlife promoters to understand how the region actually works. They brought in over 50 real street artists for authentic, localized graffiti instead of generating it generically in-house. And they worked with professional race car drivers to fine-tune vehicle handling. Combine authentic vehicle physics, real subcultures, and an NPC population that feels genuinely alive, and you get something that really does feel like a living simulation of Miami as Vice City. Another big thing that got clarified today is exactly how Jason and Lucia will function as dual protagonists. We've done multiple protagonists before with Michael, Franklin, and Trevor in GTA 5. And while that was impressive for 2013, their interactions in free roam felt disconnected. Basically, three separate people living three separate lives who only crossed paths during missions. GTA 6 is going the opposite direction. Rockstar confirmed, Jason and Lucia can operate together or completely independently throughout the open world, so you're free to tackle robberies or activities side by side or solo. There's also fluid role switching, even during high-stakes moments, like switching to Lucia mid-drive to take a phone call and then switching back, or switching while driving so the other character can lean out and shoot. Beyond that, they confirmed the relationship between them goes way deeper than a simple honor meter like in Red Dead 2. There's been debate in the community about whether this is just a Bonnie and Clyde aesthetic or an actual gameplay mechanic that matters, and now we know their relationship carries real gameplay weight, which shows Rockstar is treating this connection as a core system rather than flavor text. Treat Jason or Lucia poorly, act reckless, or make choices that strain the relationship, and it can ripple into how they perform together during high-pressure situations. That's a genuine evolution over both GTA 5's character switching and Red Dead 2's honor system. Step back and look at everything confirmed today, and it's clear the Netflix presentation is just one piece of a much bigger information wave. Journalists and creators who attended private sessions at Rockstar North will have their breakdowns going live the moment the embargo lifts. We don't know the exact runtime yet, but given the coordinated marketing push, we're probably looking at 20 minutes or more. Between the presentation itself, creator breakdowns, and press coverage, we're going to learn a massive amount about this game. As a creator, it's honestly going to be great to finally have new footage to work with beyond the two trailers. There's always been tension between GTA's open-world chaos and Red Dead Redemption 2's immersive simulation, and Red Dead 2 proved that extreme attention to environmental detail and reactivity can make a world truly unforgettable. Bringing that level of detail to a modern Grand Theft Auto game is a massive undertaking, and we're finally about to see what that looks like. GTA 6 genuinely has a shot at being the most realistic, reactive, living video game ever made. Rockstar is taking the unrestricted freedom and criminal chaos that defines this franchise and dropping it into a world that pushes back and actually remembers what you did. So this reveal is going to be huge and you don't want to miss it. I'll be covering the full breakdown, press reports, and gameplay details the second it all goes live. See you in the next one.